Malo Elele, and hello, loved ones. We did it. We did it, Bella. We are so proud of you, and we're so glad to see you all. For those of you that don't know, my name is Rena Dalafaiva Whangau Amatanga, and I am the mother of our new graduate, Bella Amatanga. Thank you to our American friends who are here to support Bella, try our traditional foods, and soak in some Tongan and Samoan music and dance. Malo Alpito to my Whanaika family, who are here to show their love for our Bella, who are here to support me as a Whanaika, and who are here to witness our family legacy continue. Papatai Kalelawa to my Whangau relatives, who are here to help us celebrate our Bella, who are here to help us support me as a Whangau, and who are here to witness our family brilliance. Papatai to our Amatanga and Alpuso families for all your love and support in making this party happen and ensure that the celebration runs smoothly. My family loves and appreciates you all. Speaking of family, thank you to my mother, Susana Bella Whanaika Whangau, who has always valued education because that was instilled in her from her father, Grandpa Viliami Whanaika. You see, my Grandpa Billy was a visionary. He foresaw that his daughters would not have property when they became of age because the land passed on to the sons. To protect his daughters' futures, my grandpa pushed their education because an education in any capacity could lead to better employment and possibly property acquisition like a home and safety. My mother, Susana, took the advice and became a registered nurse. When she petitioned for her Whanaika family, including for my grandparents, to move to the United States, her profession played a role in the government approving the relatives' visas. People back home were surprised the Whanaikas could travel so far on essentially hopes and dreams, moving from the small village of Niudoa to the capital of Nuku'alofa, and then moving again from the kingdom of Tonga to this rich country. Back then it was unheard of, and to some, miraculous. Bella, this is the people you come from, and this blood runs through your veins. I want to say thank you to my father, Tolawai Ave Estefano, who always valued education and success. You could tell by his prosperity. My father, Tolawai, as some know Golo, did not have an easy childhood in American Samoa. Being the oldest child of a young mom, he was raised by his Whangau grandparents and raised alongside his uncles and aunts as the youngest. Sometimes that happens in our culture. But we also know that sometimes that type of displacement during child development can leave a scar. Well, despite the odds, my dad was raised in a living household. Dad told us that although the Whangau family was not rich, he was never alone because he had his grandparents and uncles and aunts. My grandmother, his mother, played a different role in that she was his heart. He lived for his mother because without her, he would not have life. With the help of my Uncle Mac, my dad migrated to the mainland, the United States. Dad worked hard, earned an associate's degree, and became a government employee. On the side, he ran a business in tax preparation and flip houses. By the time I was born, some would say I was surrounded by wealth because my mom and dad acquired a lot of resources to give me a very comfortable childhood. Word on the street was that people back home was also surprised about the Whangau come up because my uncles and aunts and my dad did everything in their power who live their best lives, coming up from the small villages of Nuubi and Matu'u to Bangabongo, and ultimately the big migration to this rich country. Bele, this is also the people you come from, and this blood runs through your veins. I'm almost done.
Go ahead.
We expect great things for our dear Bele because she is adding to the fabric of our family legacies and because of her own accomplishments. When my mother came to live with my family, Bele was the dutiful granddaughter who did chores to make her grandma feel welcomed and safe. At church, Bele has volunteered her free time to help as a youth usher and assistant for Tiny Tots. At school, she remains steadfast in getting good grades while playing sports and maintaining an active social life. At her job, she's known for putting in the hard work necessary to get the assignments done. In other words, our Bele has done everything we have asked her and more to bring our name up. In our culture, we strive for a better life because it's what our ancestors would want, and it's what God wants. If you ask me how far do I think Bele will go in the future, I personally believe very far. Will there be challenges? Will there be enemies? Will there be hardship? Yes. I think that's the nature of ambition. But do I think our Bele has everything it takes to succeed? Yes. Dear Bele, in the future, when you feel overwhelmed, remember that our ancestors survived hunger and classism. Should you feel outnumbered, remember who you really are. You come from big families with long lines of fighters and hard workers who want the best for you. Should you feel lonely, remember me. That I was with you in the beginning of your life, and I will always be in your heart to make you strong when you feel tired and to make you happy when you feel saddened by life in all its unexpected glory. I close with these words of wisdom. I share this with Bele and with the youth in our audience. Show gratitude to all the people who have gotten you to where you are today. Don't look down on anyone unless you are helping them up. In other words, never forget that although you are headed to big places, that we come from humble beginnings. We bring the family name up when we are good to others, and we accomplish more when we work as a team. Thank you. Ofatu, ofatu.